Good day, everyone. Our lesson for today is all about solving or problem solving involving linear equation in one variable, particularly number problem, budget problem, money problem, perimeter, and percent problem. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section, and finally, please don't skip the ads in this video. Thank you. And now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about problem solving involving linear equation in one variable. So in our previous video, I already discussed about solving linear equation in one variable. So using equations, we already show you examples kung paano ba mag-solve using addition property of equality and the multiplication property of equality. So for this portion of the video, I'll be going to discuss about the problem solving. So I'll be going to give you sample problems kung paano ba isolve using linear or involving linear equation in one variable. So we have the general strategy for problem solving. So first, understand the problem. Of course, that's very important. Yung naiintindihan mo yung problem no, bago mo siya isolve. Second, under understanding the problem, number one, read and reread the problem. Okay, that's very important. If you cannot understand the problem dun sa unang basa, basahin mo siya ulit. And then choose a variable to represent the unknown. It's up to you what letter are you going to use, but usually we use X for the unknown variable. Construct a drawing or whenever possible, lalo na kung ang given natin ay triangle or yung mga polygons, or maybe a problem about house, fencing, yung mga ganon, a lath. Pag ganon, kailangan natin mag-drawing para mas maintindihan natin yung problem. Then propose a solution and check. So after mo siyang magawa, after mo ma-determine yung mga given, so pwede ka na maglagay ng mga solution at saka tignan mo. Then translate the problem into an equation. So pwede ka na mag-create ngayon ng equation mo doon sa mga given. And then solve the equation and finally interpret the results. Okay? You need to interpret the result na kung ano ba ibig sabihin nung nakuha mo. Check proposed solution in problem and state your conclusion. So that's the way we interpret the result. So these are the strategies that you can use in problem solving. Okay, example. The product of twice a number and 3 is the same as the difference of 5 times the number and 3/4. Find the number. So we're looking for the number here. So first, understand natin yung problem. Ano ba yung problem? So read and reread the problem. If we let x as the unknown number, then twice a number is can be translated into 2x. Sabi kasi dito, twice a number. So that's equal to 2x. And that number is equal to x. Tapos, the product of twice a number and 3. Ibig sabihin, kung ito-translate mo siya, the product of twice a number times 3. Kasi n3. So, yung product ng number daw, tsaka nung 3. No? Twice the number, at tsaka nung 3. Next, sabi dun sa is the same as 5 times the number. So, translate mo siya, 5 times the number, that's equal to 5x. And the difference of 5 times the number and 3x is 5x minus 3 over 4. Sabi dito, difference of, pag sabing difference, that's subtraction. Okay? Now, if you will translate it ganito, yung product of twice a number and 3 is the same, we need to say equal, to the difference of negative 5 times the number and 3/4. Okay, so ganyan yung equation niya. To solve, 2x times 3 equals 5x minus 3/4. So we will use now the addition property of equality and the multiplication property of equality in solving this equation. So first, simplify the left side. No? So paano nangyari yan? So una, 2x times 3 is 6x. Okay? Equals, copy the 5x minus 3/4. Next, yung 5x, kukunin natin yung opposite sign niya kasi kailangan natin siyang ilipat dun sa next sa left side. So ay sa right side. So para magawa 'yon, kailangan natin kunin yung kanyang opposite sign. That's negative 5x and negative 5x. So we will put it on both sides. So 5x plus negative 5x is equal to 0. So cancel na yon. And 6x plus negative 5x is 1x. So therefore, x is equal to negative 3/4. So this is our, the value of x is equal to negative 3/4. So yun yung find a number. The number is negative 3/4. To interpret, check. Replace number in the original statement of a problem with negative 3/4. Yun yung nakuha natin. The product of twice a number, which is negative 3/4, and 3 is 2 quantity. Negative 3/4 times 3 is equal to negative 4.5. Okay? Tapos yung next naman, the difference of 5 times negative 2/3 and 3/4 is 5 times negative 3/4, negative 3/4. Yung negative 3/4 siya yung number. So, dun sa problem kasi, 5 times a number, sabi niya. So, yung number, pinalitan lang natin na negative 3/4. Nag-i-interpret tayo, okay? So, that's equal to negative 4.5. We get the same result for both. So, ibig sabihin, correct yung answer natin for this particular example. Kasi pareho natin sila nakuha na negative 4.5 and negative 4.5. Kasi ano ba yung sabi sa problem? Sabi sa problem is the same as. So, pareho daw sila. Okay? So, therefore, the number is negative 3/4. Okay? Now, another example. For this one, this is a budget problem. A car's rental agency advertised renting in Buick Century for $24.95 per day and $0.29 per mile dollar. If you rent this car for 2 days, how many whole miles can you drive on a $100 budget? Okay, first understand the problem, read and review the problem. Let's propose that we drive a total of 100 miles over the 2 days. Then we need to take twice the daily rate and add the fee for mileage to get to quantity 24.95 plus 0.29 times 100 equals 49.90 plus 29 is equal to 78.90. This gives us an idea of how the cost is calculated and also know the number of miles will get greater than 100. If we let x is the number of whole miles driven, no? Kasi ang tanong is how many whole miles. So x natin siya. Then 0.29x is the cost of mileage driven. Okay? So hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung x na yon. Ngayon, ito translate natin siya. Yung daily cost, sabi dito kasi, sabi, yung daily cost, sabi niya, is 29.95 per day. And then, yung per mile is 0.29. Pero hindi natin alam kung ilang mile, per mile yan, no? So, sa isang day, nakakabuo siya ng 24.95 yung gastos. Okay? Now, daily cost is 2 quantity 24.95 plus the mileage is 0.29x and then is equal to the maximum budget of 100. So we're looking for the x, no? So first, check, hindi wala siyang solution. Anyway, i-check natin yan kung tama. So we call the original statement of the problem as a whole number of miles. If we replace number of miles in the problem with 173, that's 173 nakuha natin kanina. Then 49.90 plus 0.29, quantity 173 is equal to 100.07, which is over our budget. However, 49.90 plus 0.29 times 172 is 99.78, which is within the budget pa rin siya. So, the maximum number of whole number miles is 172. 172. Yun yung maximum numbers, okay? As a whole. No? Okay, another problem is Alice has a coin purse containing $5.40 in dimes and quarters. There are 24 coins altogether. So, si Alice has a coin purse. Okay, meron siyang lalagyan na may 5.40 in dimes and quarters. So, halo na yon. Okay? There are 24 coins altogether. So, merong 24 coins. Halo-halo, ang total is 5.40. how many dimes are in the coin purse? So, ilan daw yung coin purse dun sa dime? Ilan yung dimes doon sa coin purse? So, let the number of dimes is equal to D, and the number of, what they call this, the quarters is equal to 24 minus D. Okay? Kasi kung yung dimes ay D, therefore, yung matitira sa D na yon ay quarters. So, kaya 24 minus D. Okay? Kasi ang total nila ay 24. Then, meron tayong equation ngayon na 10D plus 25 24 minus D is equal to 540. Okay? So, paano siya naging 540? So, let's see. Um, so, dito yung ating 24D, the number of quarters. And then, the dime is D. Coin purse is D. So, 25 times, no. Okay. So, the value of dime is 10. Then, the value of quarters is 25. Yun yung value nila in a US. Ito yung, kumbaga yung dimes, equivalent siya sa 10, parang 0.10, ganun. Okay, 0.10. And then yung quarters naman is 0.25. Parang 25 centimos sa Philippine money and then 10 cents sa ano naman. Pero meron tayong $5.40. Ngayon, may point yan. Okay, may point ang mga yan, di ba? 5.40. Para maalis yung point, nag-move tayo ng tig to 2 decimal places. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then, 1, 2. Kaya naging 540. Okay? So, iniisip ko pa lang siya kasi medyo nalito rin ako sa problem ba't ganun siya. So, 10D, 25, 24 minus D, tsaka 540. Then, 25 times 24 is 600 minus 25 times negative D is 25D equals 540. So, i-add natin itong dalawa. That's negative 15D. Okay, ang ginawa dito is sinubtract din. Inuna yung 600. Sige, pagbigyan. So, 600, ililipat, magiging negative 600. So, negative 600 plus 540 or 540 minus 600 is negative 60. And then 10 minus 25 is negative 15 over negative 60. Then divide both sides by negative 15. So negative 60 divide negative 15 is positive 4. So D is equal to 4. Divide by negative. So there are 4 dimes in Alice coins per. So apat yung dimes natin kasi lang dito. So yung quarters natin kung titignan, 24 minus D, that's 4. So that's equal to 20. So merong 20 quarters. Okay, at saka merong 4 dimes. Pag in-add mo yung dalawang yon, ang total nila is $5.40. Again, yung equivalent ng dimes is 0.10. Kung may apat, ibig sabihin, 0.40 yon. So, parang 40 cents. Kung dito naman, 20, mayroong 0.25, that's equal to 5. So, 5 plus 0.40 is 5.40. So, meron tayong $5.40 doon sa lalagyan ng barya ni Alice. The sum of 3 consecutive integers is 54. Okay, what are the 3 integers naman? So, ito naman, it's a number problem. So, kung titignan natin, consecutive daw, ibig sabihin, tuloy-tuloy. So, let's let them represented by n, tapos n plus 1 and n plus 2. Okay, kasi parang nadadagdagan. Kung ang n ay 1, Yung kasunod ay 2 kasi 1 plus 1 is 2. Yung kasunod ay 3 because 1 plus 2 is 3. Yung tatlong numbers daw yon ay equivalent sa 54 yung total nila. So ano yun daw yung tatlong number na yon? So una, gagawin natin, i-add lang natin sila. Ganyan. So n plus n plus n is equal to 3n and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Okay, so meron tayong 3n plus 3 equals 54. Lilipat ko si 3, magiging negative 3. So, negative 54 minus 3 is 51. I-divide ko both side by 3. So, ang makukuha ko is, I think, 17. Tama? 51 divided 3 is 17. So, the n is equal to 17. So, the three consecutive numbers are 17, 18, and 19. So, paano nangyari yon? So, kung 17 yung ano natin, ano yung kasunod na number? 17 plus 1, 18, 17 plus 2, 19. Kaya yung tatlong magkakasunod na number, pag pinag-add dyan, ang total nila ay 54. Example naman, using, ano naman to, I think this is a is it a perimeter? Yeah, perimeter. A flower bed is in the shape of triangle with one side twice the length of the shortest side, and the third side is 30 feet more than the length of the shortest side. Find the dimensions if the perimeter is 102 feet. So, ang hinahanap natin yung dimension ng triangle. Okay? Kasi daw, yung one side, twice ng length of the shortest side. Okay? And the third side is 30 feet. Okay? Hindi pa natin alam yung dalawang sides. Then, 30 feet more than pala the length of the shortest side. So, find the dimension of the perimeter which is equal to 100. If the perimeter is equal to 102, yung addition ng lahat ng tatlong sides na yun, ang total nila ay 102. So, first, understand the problem. Recall that the formula to get the perimeter of a triangle is P is equal to A plus B plus C. If we let X as the length of the shorter side, then 2X is the length of the second kasi nga twice, sabi niya, the length of the shortest side. Then X plus 30 is the length of the third side kasi sabi doon, the third side is 30 feet more than, ibig sabihin plus the length of the shortest. So parang ina-add natin yung shortest. Dito naman, minultiply natin kasi twice, sabi niya. So, ita-translate lang natin sila into this one. So, ganyan lang siya makikita. Yung A, X, plus 2X, plus X, plus 3. Ito yung equation natin kanina. So, ngayon, ang gagawin lang natin to solve, okay, first i-add natin yung mga X. So, that is 4X. Ililipat ko si 30, or pwedeng ito yung lipat ko, depende sa'yo kung anong gusto mo. So, nilipat natin si 30 or nag-addition property of equality tayo. So, we get the opposite sign of positive 30, that's negative 30. So, negative 30 and then negative 30. Ika-cancel natin yung that's equal to 0. 102 minus 30 is 72 equals 4x. Divide both side by 4. Okay. So, ika-cancel natin to. 72 divide 4, the answer is 18 equals x. So to interpret, if the shortest side of the triangle is 18, then the second side is 2 times 18 is equal to 36 feet. And the third side is 18 plus 30, which is 48. Therefore, the perimeter is 18 plus 36 plus 48, which is equal to 102. So yung total is 102. Okay? The correct perimeter is 102, and the correct dimensions are 18, 36, and 48. So the state that the three sides of the triangle have the length of 18 feet, 36 feet, and 48 feet. Another is percent problem naman. Sa percent, like amount equals percent times the base. So 24 is what percent of 144. So let's say that 24 is equal to what percent, which means n times 144. And that is n times 144 is 144n. Divide both side by 144. So 144 divide 144 is 1. 24 divide 144 is 0.16. Meron siyang bar kasi it's continuous. An n, infinity. Wala siyang katapusan. Okay? And then we will move to decimal places para maging percent siya. So kasi percent ang tanong, di ba? So that's 2 decimal places and that's equal to 2 over 3. So 16 2/3 percent is equal to n. Okay? Kapag ginawa mong ano to, kapag ginawa mong percent ito, mhm, ganito kasi yan, no? If you still remember your turning decimal into fraction, may lesson kayong ganun sa first grading period. Ang 0.16 kasi ay ibig sabihin tuloy-tuloy yan. So parang sige, kuha tayo ng apat na numbers, no? So 6, 6, and 6. Apat yan. Kaya may bar siya, ibig sabihin walang katapusan yung 6. So tapos, ang gagawin natin, gawin natin siyang percent. That's 16.66%, right? And since it is a repeating decimal, ang over nito, sabi ko doon sa discussion natin noon, is 99. Hindi siya 100 kasi repeating siya. May ano naman doon may explanation. Okay? Tapos, 66 over 99, yung simplest form niya is 2/3. That's why ang answer natin is 16 2/3% equals n. Okay, so 24 is 16 2/3% of 144. Another, Mark is taking Peggy out to dinner. So, nagdi-date siguro sila. He has $66 to spend. If he wants to tip the server 20% ng $66 na yan, how much can he afford to spend na meal? So, let N be the cost of the meal. Kasi we don't know how much is the meal. And then the tip is 20% cost. And his money is $66. So we have 100% of n and 20% of n equals $66. So we have 120 of n equals $66, di ba? And then 1.2n equals 66. That's the equivalent of 120 if you know how to make percent into decimal, right? So we had 1, 2, move to decimal places. That's why 1.2 or 1.20 n equals 66. Divide both sides by 1.2. So 66 divide 1.2, the answer is 55. So therefore, Mark and Peggy can spend $55 on the meal itself because the 20% of the $66 will go to the tip. Mapupunta siya dun sa tip. And then yung 80% mapupunta doon sa meal ni Mark at saka ni Peggy. So that's all about the problem solving involving linear equation in one variable, particularly of sample problems about number problem, budget problem, money problem, perimeter, and percent problem. With that, thank you very much for your listening.